So if you are doing this on your own, you can just keep checking whether or not your answer is correct. Those who are doing with me, in case at any point you want me to wait, do let me know. Third part of question number 1 from 3.3. It's page 53. We have two equations, 3x minus y equals to 3, and the other one is 9x minus 3y equals to 9. Now looking quickly at the two equations, you can tell that these represent pair of, आपको ratios से पता चल जाता है, you should be able to see that. What kind
consistent dependent.
This represents consistent dependent. You will have infinitely many solutions for this. Now let's solve it using substitution. So I'm obtaining the value of y from first equation. Y comes out to be 3x minus 3. ध्यान रखना है आप मेथड कौन सा यूज कर रहे हो. You have to show that. So obtaining the value of one variable from equation number 1 and using it in equation number 2. So I'm going to put this here in place of y. 9x minus 3 times 3x minus 3 equals to 9. Now what you observe here is आपके पास जो result आया है वो आया है constant equals to constant, 9 equals to 9. At this point we don't have the value of the variable which we are supposed to obtain. सेम थिंग जो मैंने पिछले पार्ट में मेंशन की थी, जब आप एक वेरिएबल की वैल्यू यूज करते हो, obtain from one equation and substitute it in the second one, जो सेकंड इक्वेशन होगी वो कन्वर्ट हो जाती है इनटू लीनियर इक्वेशन इन जस्ट वन वेरिएबल. तो यहाँ पे तो ठीक था, लीनियर इक्वेशन जो बनी हमारी वो वन वेरिएबल में बनी, लेकिन जब हम वैल्यू फाइंड करने लगे तो हमारे पास वेरिएबल रहा ही नहीं. What do you think will be the answer for x here?
X is 0.
Are you sure? If
X
I put x, okay, let's go with Rohan's answer. If I put x as 0, will this be?
Y comes out to be minus 3.
Y comes out to be minus 3. What about x equals to 1?
Y is 0.
Y is 0.
0.
You are thinking about this equation. You need values which satisfy both. आपको टेबल ऑफ वैल्यूज की हेल्प से आंसर नहीं निकालना, आपको इस इक्वेशन को सॉल्व करके आंसर निकालना है. एट दिस पॉइंट जब आपने ये सॉल्व किया है, ये जो लीनियर इक्वेशन बनी वन वेरिएबल में, दिस इज अ लीनियर इक्वेशन इन x. दिस इज सपोज्ड टू गिव अस वैल्यू ऑफ x. द पर्पस ऑफ डूइंग दिस, ये जो मैंने सब्स्टिट्यूशन की है, इसका पर्पस ये था कि मेरी इक्वेशन जो होगी वो x में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगी. I will only have variable x. तो मुझे x की वैल्यू मिलनी चाहिए थी, बट यहाँ पे तो x वाली टर्म्स कैंसल आउट हो गई हैं. What will be the value of x? कहाँ से निकालें हम x की वैल्यू? So what I can say here is that this result, the one I have obtained here, this result is true for any value of x. आप x को कुछ भी पुट कर लो, ये जो आपका रिलेशन बना है, इफ यू वांट टू मार्क इट एज स्टार, दिस वन, यहाँ पे आप x की कोई भी वैल्यू यूज कर लो. आप x को 0 पुट करो, 1 पुट करो, 2 पुट करो, ये रिजल्ट हमेशा ट्रू होगा बिकॉज 9x हमेशा कैंसिल आउट हो जाएगा. x को 0 पुट कर लो, 1 पुट कर लो, 2 पुट कर लो, तो आप x की कोई भी वैल्यू यूज कर सकते हो. देयर इज नॉट जस्ट वन यूनिक वैल्यू, सिंपली स्टेटिंग. कंपेयर इट विद द प्रीवियस पार्ट. इसको प्रीवियस पार्ट से कंपेयर करो. आपने जब पिछला ये पार्ट किया था, यू ऑब्टेन्ड द वैल्यू ऑफ t एज 6. तो पिछले पार्ट में t की सिर्फ एक वैल्यू थी जो इक्वेशन को सेटिस्फाई करती है अलोंग विद s इक्वल टू 9 एट द सेम टाइम. यहां पे जो इक्वेशन मिली है आपको इन वन वेरिएबल, दिस कैन बी satisfied by any value of x. It's different from the previous one. Just try to have an idea कि हम यहाँ पे क्या इंटरप्रेट करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. लीनियर इक्वेशंस को आप अभी मत कंसिडर करो, सिर्फ अपनी इक्वेशंस जो वन वेरिएबल में है उनको कंसिडर करो. let me just mark that. Consider this one. ये जो आपकी लीनियर इक्वेशन है वेरिएबल t, इसका एक ही सोल्यूशन है, t equals to 6. There is only one value of t which will make this equation satisfied. Whereas if we talk about the linear equation we obtained in part 3, this linear equation in x, this can be satisfied with any value of x. So there are infinitely many possibilities for the value of x. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So keeping that in mind, अगर मेरे पास x की infinite possibilities हैं, corresponding to that, जैसे जैसे मैं x की values use करूंगी, मेरे पास y की भी infinitely many values निकलेंगी. अगर मैं x की कोई भी वैल्यू यूज कर सकती हूं, तो x की कोई भी वैल्यू आप यहां पुट करो, y वाला जो रिजल्ट है इसमें 0 पुट कर लो, x को 1 पुट कर लो, 2 पुट कर लो, 3 पुट कर लो, कुछ भी पुट कर सकते हो आप. So you have infinitely many possibilities here. That's why you will obtain infinitely many values for y corresponding to the values you put for x. जैसे जैसे आप x की वैल्यूज पुट करोगे, कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग y की भी आपको बहुत सारी वैल्यूज मिल जाएंगी. तो आपके पास कितने पेयर्स ऐसे मिल जाएंगे which will be solution for this set of linear equations? Infinitely many pairs.
Infinitely.
That's why this pair has infinitely many solutions, which should be the case as our equations are forming a pair of consistent dependent equations. आपको आंसर भी वैसा ही मिलना चाहिए. How do we write the answer? Once you've written this, that the result is true for any value of x, let's write down further. This means और इस पेयर का अगर आपको सॉल्यूशन लिखना हो कि इस पेयर का सॉल्यूशन हमें कैसे मिलेगा, तो आप ऐसे लिख सकते हो. X can be any real number. That will be the abscissa. उसके corresponding आप y calculate करोगे, वो आपका ordinate बन जाएगा, and you will get a point which will give you a solution for the pair. So there will be infinitely many pairs. I hope it's clear. Anyone with questions?
No, ma'am.
And there should be one question with no solution also. Maybe we have that later. Let me just quickly take a look. Okay, there is one example in your textbook. Example number 10th. right above the exercise. It's page 53. So this is example 10. They are considering example 3 from some section previously in the chapter. This is the pair of linear equations given to us. So if you quickly go over the ratio of the coefficients, you will know that this forms a pair of inconsistent equations. A1 over A2 equals to B1 by B2, but not equal to C1 by C2. This represents a pair of parallel lines. You will get no solution. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you
Yes,
should be
ma'am.
able to see it before you actually start with your work. But if you are asked to solve it using substitution, how will you do it? So इन्होंने equation 1 में से value obtain की x की, उसको use किया है equation number 2 में. And the relation is obtained of this sort, which is actually not true. ये incorrect सा आपको एक fact मिल गया, -4 equals to 0. इनकरेक्ट फैक्ट इसलिए मिला कि ये जो हमने सब्स्टिट्यूशन की थी इससे हमें कोई रिजल्ट नहीं मिलने वाला. This will give us only meaningless results. That's why the pair will have no solution in common. Independently इनके infinitely many answers हैं. पहली इक्वेशन के infinitely many solutions हैं, सेकंड के भी infinitely many solutions हैं, but when we try to connect them using substitution, तो वो possibility जो है यहाँ पे workout नहीं हो रही. We are getting some meaningless answer. So this pair will have no solution. अभी जो हमने पार्ट किया है उसमें हमारे पास ये रिजल्ट आया था 9 equals to 9. This result is actually independent of the variables. So वेरिएबल की जो मर्जी वैल्यू हम कंसिडर कर लें, 9 equal to 9 तो रहना ही है. उस केस में हमारे पास infinitely many possibilities थी for the value of the variables we have. In this case, -4 equals to 0 is meaningless. That's why this pair will have no solution in common. And that's why you can say that the pair is representing parallel lines, which you already know. So अगर आप पेपर में क्वेश्चन कर रहे हो और इस तरह का रिजल्ट आ जाता है, you should know how to give your answer. Make a note of it if you want कि आपने अभी जो थर्ड पार्ट किया है इसके साथ जो एग्जाम्पल नंबर 10 है उसको भी आपने कंपेयर करना है. बाकी सारे जो आपको यहाँ पे पार्ट्स दिए हैं, यू विल ऑब्टेन एन आंसर एज इन आपके पास पेयर ऑफ वैल्यूज होंगी फॉर द वेरिएबल्स विच सैटिस्फाई बोथ द इक्वेशंस. थर्ड पार्ट में you got infinitely many such possibilities. Example 10, there is no answer for the solution of the pair. I hope I'm making sense. If anyone has any question, please ask. Let's continue. Fourth part, you have decimal values. You can work with decimal values or you can take LCM and convert them into fractions, then take LCM and simplify. I'm going to work with decimal values as such. We have 0.2x, equation 1, then the other one is obtain the value of one of the variables. I'm obtaining x from here. So this value to be used here. So you get the value of y as 3. Again, it's personal preference. अगर आप decimals में work करके comfortable हो, fine. If you are not comfortable, you can always convert these equations into simple equations. आपके जो decimal values है यहाँ पे up to 1 decimal place हैं, you can multiply both your equations by 10, and then you will no more have decimals, and it will be easier to work with the equations. If you want, you can convert. ये बन जाएगा 2 by 10 x, 3 by 10 y equals to 13 by 10. तो आप इस पूरी इक्वेशन को 10 से मल्टीप्लाई कर सकते हो. It's kind of taking LCM, सेम बात है. तो उसके बाद आप x की वैल्यू निकाल के फिर आप आगे काम कर सकते हो. सेम थिंग, इक्वेशन 2 कैन बी मॉडिफाइड इन द सेम वे, एंड देन यू कैन सिंप्लीफाई whichever way you want to. Once you have obtained the value of y, let's use it in this expression. This is the pair of values satisfying both our equations. If anyone's writing down.
Ma'am, wait. Ma'am, we can put y equal to 3 in any of the equations.
You can, yes, you can use either in equation 1 or in equation number 2. You will get the same answer.
Ma'am, done.
Fifth part, square root of 2x, square root of 3y equals to 0. This is equation number 1. The second one is root 3x minus root 8y equals to 0. Obtain the value of any one variable. Let's find out let's find out x. So this is what I have. Let's use the value here. Taking the LCM, the value of y comes out to be 0. use this value back either here, or you can use it in equation 1 or equation number 2. Sixth part. Now you have fractions. I'm going to simplify these before I substitute the values. 3x minus 5y taking the LCM here, the LCM of the denominators, it comes out to be 6. So the best way would be to multiply your equation with 6. It just makes your work easier. Or you can take LCM and then do the transposing. Whichever way you think is okay. ये सारी चीजें आपने अपनी junior classes में की हुई हैं. When you want to solve equation containing fractions. This will be 9x minus 10y equals to minus 2. Your equation becomes 9x minus 10y equals to minus 12. Same way, changing equation second of all the denominators, I'm taking the LCM. The LCM will be 6. Multiplying equation number 2 by 6 throughout. 2x plus 3y equals to 13. Now I'm going to use substitution, obtaining the value of one of the variables. Vidhi, I think your roll number is 53. Simplify and tell me what will be the value of y.
It's 2 into minus 12.
It's 2 into minus 12.
You have written minus
It is
12x.
not to be written
Oh, sorry.
there.
Sorry. Thank you.
Y is
Simplify.
3.
I comes out to be 3. And then
y3.
you use it in either equation 1 or 2 or this relation. And x comes out to be
2.
2.
2.
Do write your answer, the pair of values x equals to y 2, y equals to 3. This will be the answer. If anyone's solving it, they need time to catch up, let me know. It will take a little while to work out the answer. थोड़ा सा complicated है ये equation. Take your time. Fine. And then when you use it here, minus 12 plus 30 by 9, you get 18 by 9, which gives you 2 as the answer. I hope everyone has done.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Next question. Question number 2. Solve the pair of equations given. So once you solve the pair, you will get the values of x and y. जब आप इस pair को solve कर लोगे. Right now, this exercise is based on substitution. So you can solve it using substitution, but otherwise आप कोई भी method लगा सकते हो. To solve the pair, आप कोई method apply कर सकते हो because indicate नहीं किया हुआ. Question falls under this exercise, so we will be using substitution for the time being, but it's not compulsory. अगर आप बाकी methods कर चुके हो पहले से, there are students who are going for tuitions, तो अगर आप कर चुके हो तो आप कोई भी method apply कर सकते हो. Cross multiplication, elimination, obtain the values of x and y. Solving the pair simply means find out the value of x and y which will satisfy this pair. Once you have obtained those values, they are saying hence. This word is actually very important. Hence का मतलब आपने अभी तक जितना काम किया उसकी हेल्प से आपको आगे वाला पार्ट सॉल्व करना है. तो आपने जो x और y की वैल्यूज फाइंड आउट की हैं with any method of your choice, उन वैल्यूज को आपको यूज करना है in the second result given here, y equals to mx plus 3. जो आंसर x का आया, y का आया, इस रिलेशन में पुट कर दो and obtain the value of. ये वर्ड आपका ज्योमेट्री में भी यूज होता है, थ्योरम्स के साथ. मोस्टली थ्योरम दी होती है, थ्योरम प्रूव करनी है, उसके साथ हेंस फाइंड आउट द आंसर और आगे जो भी दिया है. दैट मींस यू आर सपोज्ड टू यूज योर रिजल्ट यू हैव ऑब्टेन्ड प्रीवियसली in the next part of the question. I'm not going to solve. I'm leaving this up to you. Those who are doing substitution, we have 2x plus 3y equals to 11, 2x minus 4y equals to minus 24. So this is equation number 1, this is equation number 2. Solve करके इसको आपके पास answer आता है x as, y as. Those who have done,
X equals to minus 2 and y equals to 5.
equals to 1.
now we are supposed to use this in the next part of our question. Y equals to mx plus 3. This is second part of the question. यहाँ पे आपने जो values obtain की वो use करनी है. So your equation becomes 5 equals to negative
m is equals to minus 1.
plus 3 Solve it to find out n. -1. Use the value here, x equals to
एक्सक्यूज मैम मैम जी आपने सेकंड पार्ट में जब 2 into 11 minus 3y/2 किया उसमें मैम 2 और 2 जब कट जाएगा तो फिर 22 minus 6y कैसे
I
आएगा?
didn't look at that. I just solved it directly. I didn't look at that. You
Yes.
could cancel 2 and 2 and then simplify the rest of the equation. मैंने throughout 2 से multiply कर दिया simplify करते हुए. I hope you've done. Those who were
Yes,
doing
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
हो गया solve. आपके पास इसके बाद questions हैं with which I'm just going to help you form the pair and the solving will be done by you. Form pair of equations and then solve by substitution. So since this exercise falls under substitution method, उन्होंने लिखा हुआ है, but normally आता नहीं है if you have one problem sum in exam. First part, the difference between two numbers is 26 and one number is 3 times the other. Find them. So this is actually very simple. दो numbers की बात कर रहे हैं, आप उनको x और y से represent कर सकते हो. उनका difference 26 है. So whenever we have a difference, you are supposed to write down which of the two numbers is greater. तो जब आप let करोगे, let the numbers be x and y, you need to write down, we are assuming that x is greater than y. Keeping this in mind, when you write down the difference, you will have x minus y equals to 26. It's not necessary in case of sum. Difference के case में ये specify करना जरूरी है. And the second scenario is one of the numbers is 3 times the other. Now think of this carefully. Which number will be 3 times the other?
The number which is greater.
Why is
The
it
larger number
three?
will be equals to 3 times the smaller number. यहाँ पे larger number will be equal to 3 times the smaller number. You have your two equations. You have to solve them by substitution. तो इस केस में आपके पास अगर आप चेक करो इक्वेशन जो 2 है, that directly gives you the value of x which can be used here. 3y minus y equals to 26. Solve it, find out y and then use it here. We'll continue from here on Monday.